I did have quite a few people asking me should I buy the iPhone X, and there were a lot of people comparing it with the OnePlus 5T. The last time when I reviewed the iPhone X, I did put it in a very formal way of why you shouldn't buy the device, and it was all revolving around the price. But now I'm going to put the price aside and consider the technology and innovation involved and drop my honest opinions by comparing the iPhone X with the OnePlus 5T. Starting off with the design, there's nothing new about the OnePlus 5T. It's the same old Apple curve design gimmick. On the other hand, the iPhone X has come up with something innovative, though it looks like a marble brick. The OnePlus 5T boasts an aluminum unibody finish, which tends to give a pleasant hands-on experience. The iPhone X, on the other hand, has a full glass body, and it weighs around 174 grams. Putting the weight aside, I would like to appreciate Apple for taking a bold decision from stepping out from its traditional design pattern, which is what makes Apple stand out from the other competitors. We did make fun of having a notch on the screen, but a month later now, there's a rumor stating that the OnePlus 6 might have a notch. The notch on the iPhone X has an extremely important advantage over the other flagship smartphones. Okay, don't get me wrong, I would still prefer the device without the notch. Bezels having shrunk for years, starting off from the Mi Mix to the iPhone X, gives users larger display space in more compact format. The design choice to embed cameras, earpiece and microphones within the screen hasn't matured yet. The notch holds a lot of sensors and cameras along with the dot projector, which makes your Face ID extremely secure. Even though the design choice isn't mature, it serves the purpose. But there's another problem with the Apple design choice: the camera bump. You're seeing the vertical arrangement of the dual lens not because of any good reason or technology. It's nothing more than the internal space which made Apple to choose an vertical lens arrangement along with the camera bump. So considering all that, I would like to give the OnePlus 5T a honest 3.4 out of 5 for the design. And considering the innovation and putting forward technology with experience, I would like to give a 3.8 for the iPhone X. Now talking about the display, the OnePlus 5T comes with a 6-inch 1080x2160 optic AMOLED display with 401 pixels per inch, and the iPhone X casts a Super Retina, packing 458 ppi. Even though the display quality has improved when compared to the OnePlus 5, still the 5T fails to match the iPhone X, which holds a Super Retina. The OnePlus 5T has a pretty good display for the price range it's playing in. But the iPhone X's OLED display is far better than the OnePlus 5T screen. It's not the sharpest or most colorful screen on a smartphone, but it offers everything in right proportion. Still, the OnePlus 5T's 18:9 screen doesn't feature that stupid notch, which is definitely a good thing. The iPhone X has been integrated with Apple's own True Tone feature, which adjusts white balance to suit the environment. So ignoring the ugly notch, the iPhone X's display is way better than the OnePlus 5T. So there goes a 4.6 for the iPhone X's display and a 4 for the OnePlus 5T. The iPhone X comes with its new A11 Bionic chip, which is claimed to be the fastest SoC available in the market today. And the OnePlus 5T comes with Qualcomm Snapdragon 835 processor, packed with 6GB or 8GB of RAM. According to certain benchmarking tests, the iPhone X performed way better than the S8 in just single core. The A11 Bionic chip has a very well structured architecture which shows high performance in terms of image rendering and some deep learning stuff. In the perspective of a common man's use, and if you want raw speed, then the OnePlus 5T is a definite pick. But considering the technology involved, the iPhone X gets a 4.5 and the OnePlus 5T gets a 4.2 in terms of performance. The dot projection has made the Face ID on the iPhone X extremely secure from theft access. But it's a two-step process, whereas unlocking on the OnePlus 5T is super fast. But still, the facial unlock is more of convenience than security. That's why you still have to use the fingerprint scanner for any authentication services like the Android Pay. I personally feel that the choice made by the OnePlus for the face unlock and for retaining the fingerprint scanner offers a better experience than the iPhone X. So in terms of security, by balancing speed, it's still a question. Talking about the rear camera, OnePlus has removed the 1.6 telephoto lens in order to accommodate a 20 megapixel camera that combines groups of 4 pixels to perform better in low light. In spite of having a very good specs on paper, there are still a lot of things to consider the quality of camera. The iPhone X has a dual 12 megapixel setup, but the iPhone X's camera performed a lot better in low light conditions. The colors were realistic and no oversaturation. The 2x optical zoom on the OnePlus 5T is the cropped version of one-time frame click, which I can see a huge drawback, not in terms of daily use, but in terms of comparison. The zoomed in shots on the iPhone X were crystal clear. Apple claims to have integrated a true depth camera in its new iPhone X, which offers the images shot on the iPhone X from pixelating or reaching a breakpoint when zoomed in. So once again the iPhone X takes the upper hand with a score of 4.4 and the 5T takes 4 on 5. The OnePlus 5T offers the fastest charging time on any smartphone. The device charges 20% faster than the Google Pixel 2, and in spite of having a bigger battery, it did charge 10% faster than the iPhone X. The OnePlus native fast charging technology has improved so much that it uses up to 60% or even more battery in less than 30 minutes. Considering the larger battery and charging rate, it's an obvious 4.7 for the OnePlus 5T and a 4 on 5 for the iPhone X. I'm personally not a fan of Apple products, but I do respect technology. Putting all together, the iPhone X is a lot better device, if you can afford it. The price of the iPhone X is the only factor that doesn't do any justice to its consumers. The OnePlus 5T being half the price still has a chance to stand up to a competition to a $1,000 smartphone. It does offer a lot of things for $500. But in terms of innovation, the iPhone X is a lot better device. Either way, thanks for watching. Yours truly Droid Sector, ours truly this life.